A lot of times a new product will come on the market and one of the guys will say, "Boy, that is so simple, why didn't we think of that?" Which I choose to take as a compliment. Basically, we have no respect for the creative process. Our attitude is, if somebody thought of it, anybody could have thought of it, including one of us. We were just too busy watching TV or eating or something. It's not smart or correct, but it's one of the things that makes us what we are. In today's show, Bill's gonna throw the discus right into my windshield wiper. Thank you, Bill. Dougie, I guess, has picked up something off the carpet. I don't know what he's doing there. I'm gonna show you how to make a stretch rowboat, and Buzz is gonna dry clean his plane.
And now here's a man who proves where there's a will, there's a wilderness. My uncle, Brad Green.
Thank you very much, and now meet the guy who proves where there's a will, there's a won't, my nephew and director by marriage, Harold. Oh, man. Big stuff up the lodge this week. One of the local churches is having their annual fishing fundraiser contest thing, the Catch a Catfish for Confirmation contest. And all the proceeds are going to go to their Bible in Every Motel Room fund. So out in Possum Lake, we got to have 500 fishermen out there, casting, trolling, whatever. Moose Thompson is so convinced he's going to catch a great big catfish that he took the winch off his truck and he soldered it to a great big metal flagpole.
Wow, how many fish have we reeled in so far?
None. In fact, if this keeps up, it might turn into the biggest bait contest. But I figure they got to catch a catfish eventually, because catfish are bottom feeders, and you can't get more bottom than Possum Lake.
Uncle Red, there aren't any catfish in Possum Lake. They like fresh water.
Oh, you're just whining because the catfish are smarter than you there.
It's not true. I'm just not interested in fishing because I am a television producer.
Well, that's right. He's already a bottom feeder.
And you know, these wings, they're really strong. You know, the other night we were having a party. I had 7 people on this thing dancing. Great party. Good thing we didn't hit any air pockets. Whoa!
Well, you can see the effect of the modeling school in the way she walks and she sits. But there simply is not a ladylike way to get rid of watermelon pits. No, you can't really hide them. There's nowhere to put them. And eating them is really tough. So I say you hork back and spit them at the waiter, and eventually he'll stop serving the stuff. Now, here it is. 2 days to go till the big weekend camping trip. No kids, no housework, no responsibilities, and no way you're going to get to go.
Because you haven't told her yet. And when you do, whew, she's going to blow a head gasket.
Why is it that men leave everything to the last minute? I think we just try to cover our backsides by saying we like to be spontaneous. You know what I think it is? I think we're afraid of the women.
No, Red, I disagree. I think it's just because, well, we're really just kind of ashamed of ourselves.
Anyway, we're going to give you an excuse so you'll be able to go to a trip, all right? Like, you got to say, come up with a dying relative or a friend.
Preferably one out of town.
Yeah, one she's never heard of.
And you're going to say something to the effect of, he's going to be on his deathbed on Friday night, and I'll, of course, be taking my golf clubs and my fishing tackle, just in case there's some weird music and a bolt of lightning comes down and he's up on his feet on Sunday looking for something to do.
Well, she's going to see through that like a screen door. She'll know you're lying.
Well, and that's the trick to bad lying. I mean, you got to let your loved one think she figured it all out for herself.
That way she'll get mad and get it all blown off in a big hurry because you're just so pathetic and stupid.
And then, of course, you can go off with the guys for a while, and, you know, she'll have a couple of days to cool her jets and maybe realize how much she wants, needs, and misses you.
But don't stay away too long, because she might realize how much she really wants, needs, and misses you.
For sale! sale. For sale? Do-it-yourself mink coat, mink stole, mink jacket, and mink hat. Kit includes 1 male mink, 1 female mink. There's a bag of mink food in 1 cage. Some assembly required.
You know, with everybody out on Possum Lake trying to catch themselves a catfish, I thought I would share with you one of the secrets to freshwater fishing. Just one word: image. You gotta look like you're the expert. It doesn't catch any more fish, but it sure intimidates the other fishermen and fisherwomen, fisher kids, and so on. And it makes them lose their concentration. They start doing stupid things, you know, sticking their hooks in their thumbs or trying to scale fish with the outboard motor. Or even worse, they try to copy you, and that pretty much guarantees failure. Now I got a couple of fishing boats on a trailer here. I did have them on a trailer. Well, it looked like a 1 7/8, but I guess that was a 2-inch hitch. Right, there's only 2 ways really to create an image. One is to lie, which has been pretty much overused since the Nixon era. And the other one is to have real impressive looking fishing equipment. But that takes a lot of money. So today I'm going to show you how you can use a real cheap method to look like a rich, successful fisherman. You've all seen a stretch limo. You heard of one of them DC Stretch 8 airplanes. How about a stretch fishing boat? All you need is a chainsaw, and you can turn a pair of punts into a 2-huller. There we go. Now we got all our pieces to make ourselves a really big fishing boat. Here's an extra bonus. We managed to make ourselves an anchor. That was lucky. All right, now what we got to do is separate our bow out from our stern here to start stretching her out. So let's get the bow out of the way. Ready? Just try to line up the cuts there. Good. All right, now we get the stern out through there. All right. Now all we got to do is come in here and take our midship, move it back into our midship. There we go. Now, of course, you just connect all these pieces together using, say, rivets or welding or, you guessed it, the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape. Now, the paddles here have got to go, because you cannot be powering a craft of this nature and try to look affluent if you're driving along with paddles. So I would recommend you go with an outboard motor on there of some nature, maybe 100 horsepower, maybe even more, depending on how bad your seams leak. Oh, wow. All right, we have a couple of pieces left over here. We have a bow and we have a stern. You know how I hate leftovers. Got an idea. There we go. What's better than a stretch fishing boat? How about a stretch fishing boat with a bimini top, huh? Keeps the sun off you and your cooler. Keeps the rain off. Talk about image. You look like Cleopatra barging your way down the Nile. So, until next time, happy fishing. And remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Oh, here's another bonus. She doubles as a lifeboat. That's probably the most important feature of all. Coming up, we're going to clean out Buzz's plane, and I'm going to split some wood while I talk to the teenagers, so it won't be a complete waste of time. I was in town the other day and saw a bunch of kids on those rollerblades. You know what rollerblades are? They're those little skates that have couch casters on them instead of blades. Now, look, I don't like to make judgments about you teenagers and your free time and how you waste it, but are you guys crazy or what? Skates are for ice, not for pavement. When you fall on ice skates and, okay, you're going to slide for a while, you might scone your noggin on the goalpost or something, but you'll get over it. You know, you'll be able to carry on a conversation, perhaps have children of your own someday. Whereas you fall on the rollerblades on the pavement there, and you're going to leave a trail of skin and flesh that's going to make it real hard to identify the body at the end of the skid mark. You know, when the human form comes into glancing contact with a gritty surface like, say, cement or pavement, the coefficient of friction is really working against you there. So for gosh sakes, take it easy. If you have to be on wheels, I'll wire a car or something.
Wanted any and all Kathy Lee Gifford albums. We'll pay cash for your Kathy Lee Gifford records, including her best of album, and Kathy Lee sings her favorite Christmas carols. Contact the Possum Lodge Lake Skeet Shooting Club. Oh, that's not you.
We just reeled in our first fish in the Catch a Catfish for Confirmation contest, and man, it's a beauty. 47 feet long.
47 feet, one fish.
Yep, 47-foot catfish. That would have to be a record, I would think, of some kind.
That's not a record. That's some kind of mutant freak of nature. I was scared.
Well, you would know, Harold. I'll tell you, to reel it up onto the beach here, they had to use Flinty McClintock's tow truck. First time a tow truck had been used to bring in a fish, as far as I would know.
Wow, who managed to reel in and land a fish that size? Oh, don't tell me. Moose Thompson and his custom-made fishing rod, right? The one that has the winch soldered to the flagpole?
No, old man Sedgwick caught it on his anchor using Stinky Peterson as bait.
I'm guessing there's a story here.
It's a normal fish story, Harold. Old man Sedgwick throws the anchor over. Anchor chain tangles around Stinky's foot. Over he goes. Fish swallows Stinky. Dies. Floats to surface. They tow the fish in. Fish belches. Out comes Stinky.
Unbelievable.
Stinky said you should have seen the one that got away. Just a normal fish story.
Oh, yeah, Captain A-Flab and Moby Doink.
Here we are with Buzz Sherwood, our resident bush pilot and daredevil extraordinary.
Red, you know, you're only as young as you feel.
That's true.
Boom.
I'm going to be going up in the plane with Buzz today, so Buzz, tell us a bit about it. Is this a Cessna 150, is it?
Actually, Red, this is a kit plane. I built it around an old Volkswagen Beetle I used to have. Actually, I had 9 of them. Hey, hop on.
All right.
Age before beauty.
You got a bit of stuff here, Buzz.
Oh, well, throw it out, throw it out.
All right.
Yeah. After today, I'm going to sell beauty. I'm going to buy a submarine.
What? Where are you going to find a submarine?
Down Possum Lake. I was doing some low-level trolling this morning, you know, in the Catch a Catfish for Confirmation contest.
You go trolling from an airplane?
Yeah, with this. Scares the bejesus out of the contestants. Anyway, I see someone's beached their submarine over on Rock Reef Point. They even took a picture of it, see?
Well, that's not a submarine. That's the big catfish old man Sedgwick caught.
Wow! No kidding!
Yeah.
Whoa, well, keep the Geiger counter in there, man. We gotta check this mutant out.
All righty.
Whoa! That was the greatest! Man, Harold, you missed some great stunts. I mean, technically, these planes aren't capable of doing those kind of maneuvers, but the people that write the technical manuals, they're a bunch of wimps!
Well, thanks, Buzz. Really enjoyed that ride, and very educational.
Yeah, it was educational for me, too. I had no idea he knew those kind of words.
For sale, used barbecue. It's a gas barbecue's for sale. The tank is rusted, burners are rusted, hoses are ruptured, glass is cracked, and the wheels are broken. $300, their best offer.
Winter warmth, by me. We all scarf down 7 bowls of lodge chili. Then we're off to sit in the ice fishing hut, where it's minus 10 degrees. Wind chill factor minus 30. It's mail call. Got a letter here from Vincent Coombe. Vincent has drawn a picture of you and I here. Oh, boy, he sure got you right, didn't he?
Yeah. Made you a little thin, though. See, I got a letter here from Matthew Baby from Edmonton. Matthew is one of our younger viewers. And Matthew writes, sometimes my siblings say that the Red Green Show is for idiots.
Oh, I don't think so. Does your family watch the show, Harold?
Nope.
See?
Alrighty. Here's a letter here from... Hey, wait a second. Here's a letter here from Karen in O'Train, Michigan. And she says, your show is just like what is happening here in O'Train with us and our neighbors.
Well, Karen, I would suggest you move. Okay? Say Beirut or somewhere safe.
Good advice. Oh, Uncle Ray, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. Sounds just like the Possum van. P.S. One person up here actually buried an old van and used it for a septic tank.